So do appraisals affect home sales in South OC? Wow, look at that. Broker branding the OC, bringing it to you from an OC in the OC on the Pacific Ocean. We have big surf today. But to answer that question, do appraisals affect home sales? 100% of the time they do when the buyer is getting a loan, okay? So for instance, banks are only gonna lend on the value that the home is appraised on if the buyer's putting 20% or less down, because the banks, it's a risk for the bank, you guys, okay? So if your home is listed at 2 million, you're an escrow at 2 million, but it only appraises for 1.9, and the buyers are only putting 20% down, which in this scenario would be 400,000, then there's a $100,000 gap, right? So the bank will lend you up to the 1.9, but then it becomes an issue, right? Will the sellers drop their price $100,000? Will the buyers come with $100,000 more? Will we meet in the middle? So this is a kind of a warning to sellers when you're going through your offers. I have a scenario right now. My listing is listed at 2.15. We are absolutely going to sell higher than that price point. So, but we priced it still high on the comps, right? For a price per square foot. The home is turnkey. It's got an ocean view. So those are going to drive that price per square foot up. But when my sellers go to choose an offer, they're going to look at, okay, how much down payment this person has, how much, because a large down payment can offset a low appraisal, because the bank will still lend if they have enough equity on the back end of the property. If you need clarification on that, feel free to reach out. But yeah, or like cash, obviously, no appraisal. The buyer can get an appraisal, but typically they don't. And so yeah, so many things come into play. Appraisals matter. Sellers, choose the buyers properly if you do have multiple offers. Also, don't push that price point, or don't start with a price point that's higher than all the comps, right? Unless it's totally warranted. Have more questions on how an appraisal will affect your sale, please reach out to me directly. Broker Brandy in the OC. Make it a great day. Surf's up.